just outrageous at the same time. And so human, so real, so honest. I'm her cousin, Esther, and Mark brought her into my life when they got married 22 years ago. I'd always heard about Robbie because I grew up in Washington, D.C., and Robbie grew up in Italy. And unfortunately, I just heard stories about her family, and I never had the pleasure of meeting her. So suddenly Mark falls in love, and Robbie joins us in Australia. And really, just like for each one of you, she had a tremendous impact on my life, my children's life, my husband, my mother-in-law, dear friends. We all benefited and became, I don't know, more in love with life because of Robbie. She just had that effect on all of us. And what did I want to say? I don't even know what to say. Well, I have one little story to tell you. Well, I have a couple little stories. You know, Robbie was a wonderful cook. And I can't remember the context, but she gave a cooking class one time. And she printed out beautiful recipes with a couple little pictures and illustrations. I don't remember what it was for, but she walked into the kitchen and every burner was on with 5 pots going at the same time. She was making the Greek little slippers and the Italian marinara sauce and I don't even know what else, all at the same time. Every pot was being stirred and she was just tiptoeing around, attending each one, and it was all happening at the same time. And I cut an onion, and it goes into the pot. But she was like, oh, much too slow, Esther, come on. And, you know, everything had to happen quickly, fast, and magically, deliciously at the end. And so I'm thinking, this is a cooking class? I have no idea what you did. I don't know how they got there, but wow, you are amazing. So I never really learned to make the minestrone. I never really learned the marinara sauce, but she was awesome. And her food was delicious. The other thing I want to share is that Mark and I became friendly with a lady, a woman, I don't know, we became friendly with a lady, and she invited us over for coffee one night. And it was just her, me, it was you, me, this lady, and I don't remember who else was with us, not too many people. We were just chatting casually, and suddenly, somehow she was talking about how she bought the most gorgeous French liquors with Mark at the store. Whatever, she was chatting, you know. And then suddenly her shirt came up, she showed us the new underwear, and I thought to myself, Robbie, I cannot believe you actually did that. And we just sort of thought, okay, that's fine, they are lovely, Robbie, that's really amazing. Anyway, all I can say is she was remarkable. She added spice to life. She gave us all the love and devotion. And I want you to know that she spoke about all of you with so much love and so much care. And you were really part of her extended family. I'm so nervous that my mouth is completely dry.
Would you like some water?
No, I'm okay. But one thing I have to confess is that whenever she used to talk about all the people in her life, her writers group, her Italian students, thank you, Christine, thank you. I got jealous because I felt like I wanted her to love me the most. And actually, she loved each of you just the same, you know? And so I just want to share that with you. She loved each of you. You each were important to her. 1 second, I must do this. Yes. And you all enriched her life as well. She really was a woman of vision and a woman of the world. And I will never forget her, and she'll always be part of me. And I know she'll always be part of you. And I just want to say thank you so much to Robin, to Jack, to Bex, and to whoever else was involved in organizing this evening. Oh, Christine. I know that she was always busy making crochet blankets and little things, pot holders, and all the things we have of her. There was always someone she was doing something for. Someone special to her was having a baby or some event. We'll miss that love and that devotion. And I want to thank you, Mark, for bringing her into all our lives. That one love story really became enlarged so many times and spread so far. So thank you. And thank you to her dear friends. And I just want you to know I'm really moved, and it's a delight to meet you, to be in the same room with you, and to share this evening together. Thank you so much.
And that is the perfect time for me to ask you all to stand up and hold hands and just share a minute's silence for our dear Roberta.